thank you so much for coming to chat to me. Could you give me your name and the company that you work for?
Absolutely, thanks for having me. So I'm Sylvester Anderson from Nasdaq.
Tell me about Nasdaq and what your role is there.
So I'm with sales on the data and derivatives side, and previously I was heading up our partnership program on the data side.
And you've just been doing a panel, I believe.
I have.
Can you tell me about what you spoke about?
Absolutely, it's something that I'm very passionate about, which is ESG. So sort of how the industry, how we as an exchange cope with changing and increasing regulation, changing client appetite when it comes to ESG, and how to change the world into a better place.
And can you expand on that a little bit, and where ESG sits at the moment?
Sure, yeah. So I think when we sort of scoped out our role in this, we were very focused on helping and empowering clients in their decision making based on solid data and investment vehicles. I think everybody where we are now is there's quite a lot of focus on regulation. So SFDR, of course, consuming a lot of time for our clients, for us. MiFID II investor protection regime changes, and that's in Europe. And then we also sort of relate to what's going on the regulatory front in the rest of the world. So we spent a great deal of time and had a lot of fun doing it in the panel.
Fantastic. So just talk to me a little bit. What are some of the trends that you're seeing emerging in this space, and what are the biggest challenges that you find?
Sure. So I think whereas 5-10 years ago, when ESG really surfaced as a strong driver in our sector, there was a lot of focus on rating, on standardized benchmarks, etc. I think it's getting much more tailored, it's getting much more individualized. I think there's a common understanding of the fact that we all have different perceptions of what ESG actually is, what it means, how to achieve the goals, and we all have different goals. So for you can be very interested in changing the world when it comes to SDG 2, whereas I can be more into SDG 13, right? So I think the work that we've sort of been accelerating is how to cater to those specialized individual needs out there, so everybody really feels empowered and able to act according to his or her own ESG beliefs.
And what brings you to FIX Nordics this year?
Well, it's always a great conference, isn't it? I mean, all the stakeholders are here together. You have sell side, you have buy side, you have regulators too, you have exchanges. So I think it's just a great place for us to meet and interact.
Fantastic. Well, Sylvester, thank you so much for chatting to me, and we wish you luck with the rest of the event.
Thanks for having me.